Hi, good morning. Today I'm going to collect my Model 3 from Paintshield in Peterborough, where it's had a paint detailing and the PPF film fitted. So stay with me. Hi, John Tisbury here. If this is your first time here, then welcome. If you're interested in Tesla Model 3, Kona EV, Hyundai Kona E3, EV, Tesla Powerwall, solar, that kind of thing, then click the old notification bell icon, hit the subscribe button to follow along. So what are we up to today? So we're off to Peterborough to go and pick up the Tesla Model 3. If you remember, I dropped it off on Monday the 7th of October, if you followed the previous video, and today is Wednesday the 16th and I'm collecting it. Now normally that would be okay because we'd have two cars and we could easily go and collect it from Peterborough. Peterborough is about 45 minutes away by car. Unfortunately, Jilly, my wife, has taken the Kona Electric up north, so we're devoid of car at the moment. So today I've taken the train, well, I've taken a taxi. Oh, it's very noisy here. I'm in Leicester at the moment, just waiting for my connecting train. So apologies for all the background sirens and what have you. Yeah, so I've taken a taxi from my house to Wellingborough station, which, well, I mean, I could have bought the car for the price I paid for the fare, very expensive. And then I got a train from Wellingborough, well, obviously Wellingborough to Peterborough is where I wanted to get to, but they don't do a direct train there, so I have to change. So I have to go to Leicester, which is miles away from Peterborough, and then from Leicester you have to go to Peterborough. So it's 2 hours on the train, or I say 45 minutes by car. And then obviously I've got to get another taxi from the train station to Paintshield. Anyway. So yeah, so we're going to collect it today. It's, if you recall from the previous video where I talked about paint protection, it's had 2 days where it had paint detailing and any paint correction. That was done by Francis. He said that the paint was actually really good. There weren't many problems. There's a few things he spotted and dealt with, but by and large he said that it was very good, which was encouraging. I asked him to take some photos as well of the car because I wanted to see what it was going to be like after he'd finished, and he took the photos. I'll bring those up on screen so you can have a look at them. It just looks like really shiny, so he's done an awesome job on that. Then it went for the film to be, well, it didn't went because it stayed in the same place, and then it had the film put on it, the paint protection film. That was finished yesterday, so that's why I'm tootling off today on a wet Wednesday to go and collect it. A couple of people asked in comments and what have you why I chose the people I've chosen. It's a company called Paintshield in Peterborough. I'll put a link down in the description if you're interested. They've been going since 2003, just doing paint protection film. Their reputation has been very good. They were recommended by a friend, Mark, who has all his cars done there. He's loads of supercars. I couldn't find any negative feedback at all on them on social media, so they sort of come really thoroughly recommended. The designer there who works on the cars does no cutting on the car, so it's all done in computer. If there's any amendments that need doing to the design, they do it in the computer and then fit it. In fairness, it's the first Model 3 they've had, so I'll be interested to find out how they got on with that. But I spoke to them yesterday and they said it's all done, it looks really shiny. So yeah, just waiting for my connecting train, which should be here in about 4 minutes. So shut this down and I shall see you in a minute.
Can't help myself. You know too well I need you close. Can't help myself. Try to stop the burn under your spell. Can't help myself. Try to stop the burn under your spell.
So I picked the car up from the paint protection film specialist, the PPF, and it looks awesome, I've got to say. It's actually very difficult to say that there's film on there. It's a bit like the Emperor's new clothes. They may not have put any on, actually, but there are some small telltale signs here and there when you know where to look. I always sort of pointed them out when I picked the car up. So I'll give you a quick look through it. I took a few shots while I was there in the bay, in the detailing bay, but I thought I'd bring it down here into the daylight because it's a nice day. It's sort of overcast, so it's great for picking out sort of detail in things, and yeah, give you a once over, see what's what. Suffice to say, I'm really happy with it. It looks awesome. It's you know, I say, yeah, it's difficult to see it really. It is that good. It's been that well applied, and I've got the ceramic coating on there as well, so hopefully it'll help it to stay clean. Anyway, let's have a look. So I'll point out a few bits as we go. It's like on the back of the spoiler they've put some satin wrap on there, which we chatted about. They said that was a good idea to do to help us protect it just in case anything flies over the top of the car. And we've still got the bonnet to do, and that's booked in with Tesla on the 18th, so we'll see what they decide to do about that. I suspect it's probably going to be a repaint of that panel, but we'll let them make that judgment call.
Can't help myself. You know too well I need you close. Can't help myself. Trying to strike a ball under your spell. Can't help myself. Trying to strike a ball under your spell. And suddenly I'm by your side. 'Cause I'm out of things to explain how I feel. It's better to enjoy the ride. I feel at home, never alone.
There you go, so that's a look around the car. Hope that come out okay on the video. It's quite difficult to capture the detail because obviously the film's clear, and just looking for sort of edges and what have you. There's one or two little joins on there, mainly on the boot area. There's a join either side of the spoiler because that's like really difficult to do. If it didn't have the spoiler, then they would have been able to do it in one go. But with the spoiler it adds an additional complication to it. Plus I really wanted a satin finish on the spoiler rather than a shiny one. If you're interested in getting your car protected with paint protection film, then I'll leave the link below in the description of the company I use, Paintshield. They're very, very good, very professional. They certainly looked after me and taught me through everything that they'd done, showed me all of the areas and which bits they had covered, which bits they haven't. There's sort of very few bits they haven't done, mainly anything with metal, because the film needs to stick to paint. Yeah, so that's about it really. So if you've enjoyed it, then hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell icon to be notified of new updates, and I shall see you on the next one. All right, take care. Bye.